a couple of months into the COVID-19 pandemic, BARCS, the animal shelter, moved into a brand new facility in South Baltimore. And even though operations are not quite back to normal, they're still rescuing animals and finding them forever homes.
Only BARCS would move in a pandemic.
So perhaps not the most ideal time to move into a new shelter, but it was a move that BARCS Executive Director Jennifer Browse has been looking forward to for quite some time.
Well, this is one of our exam rooms. So we didn't have real exam rooms before. Now we do. It's much larger than what we were in before. We have a lot more space for the animals. We have rooms for the cats to spread out. We have room for the dogs to spread out. We have room for our staff. And then we have this training room here, which is fantastic.
She took us on a tour of the new shelter, which right now is open to the public by appointment only because of COVID-19.
This square here, we did not ever have before a small mammal, reptile. So these will be adoptable pocket pet type animals.
There's a bigger laundry room, food prep area, and holding spaces. The dogs have larger kennels and play areas to run around, and the cats have big rooms filled with natural light and lots of space to spread out. But for Jennifer, one of the best parts of this new shelter is the one that the public rarely gets to see.
Hello. Good morning. So we're just going to peek from here. One of the most exciting parts of the building is truly our surgical area, our medical space. There's so much more room. Before we were just really squeezed in a small space that we revamped for medical. A lot more can be done here. But again, it's going to take time because we need to raise more money to have more medical staff to be able to do what this building is capable of as far as the surgical space.
And raising money in the midst of a pandemic has certainly been a challenge for BARCS, like so many other nonprofits, as well as coming up with ways to recoup those lost dollars.
So as always, we need adopters, we need donations, and we need fosters.
Right now, they're doing a virtual BARCStoberfest, which usually draws huge crowds at Patterson Park each year.
We have a virtual beer garden this year instead of the actual beer garden, but we're asking people to support the bars who are sponsoring BARCStoberfest. It's okay, honey.
One silver lining to the COVID-19 restrictions is it has allowed Jennifer and her staff to settle in a little bit easier with most of their rescues in foster care and appointment-only meet and greets.
This used to have grass, so as you can see, they've been out here quite a bit and wore it down, but they love it.
But their life-saving work continues, and nothing, not a global virus or a major move, can stop them from rescuing animals in need.
We're an essential business, so we couldn't close down. We had to stay open, and we had to keep changing our operations to fit our needs, to fit the community needs, because animals were still coming in. Animals are still homeless.
Yeah, and they are continuing to change their operations to fit the needs of the community and for the animals they're taking in. And, you know, they plan to add other amenities to the property, like a barn to house outdoor animals, because they have to take in everything. Anything that comes to them, they have to take. So for more information about how to participate in the virtual BARCStoberfest or other ways you'd like to donate, go to our website, WMAR2news.com. Any and all support they will greatly appreciate.